How's everyone doing? Good, thanks for coming out early. We're also going to be playing at 10:15 upstairs in number 2. My name's Craig Finn, that's Patterson Hood, and my far right is Will Johnson. We're going to do a couple songs. We're each touring behind solo albums, and we're each going to do a song off our solo records. I'm going to kick it off. This song's called Jackson. Jackson was an actor, at least he was when he was well. Stephanie was good to me, but not so much to herself. We were hauled up in a hotel room from August to November. It was Jackson, me, and Stephanie, and the rest I don't remember. Stephanie appeared to me in the back half of the theater. We met up with Jackson on the Strand a few days later. We pulled our funds and made a runway all foolproof when it counted. It was Jackson, me, and Stephanie, and it didn't seem all that crowded. Why asking about Jackson? It was a long time ago, nothing really happened. Why asking about Jackson? Jackson just got restless, couldn't take the lack of action. He was sort of like a shark, he just had to keep on swimming. The soldiers kept coming off the boats down at the harbor. It was difficult to stop, it was easy to get started. Stephanie came on strong and suddenly went weak. She seemed a little speedy and her tongue worked at her teeth. And the sirens came behind us, it was a bit before we heard it. It was Jackson, me, and Stephanie, and for a while it felt just perfect. Why asking about Jackson? It was a long time ago, nothing really happened. Someone said he ended up in Denver, and someone said he went to Kansas City. Someone said he went off the deep end. Someone said he's living there already. One day Jackson just didn't show up to the party. One day Jackson just didn't show up to the party. Yeah, and Stephanie was long on looks and short on mental health. She said depression is an ocean, it's prone to tides and swells. Anxiety's persistent, it's an ambitious politician. He keeps knocking at your door until you come and let it in. I think that Jackson let it in. I think that Jackson let it in. Thank you.
I'm gonna do one I wrote it for my family about that day before I leave for tour. It's always the roughest day around the house because the kids are old enough to know what the suitcases mean and they act up about it. So this song's called Leaving Time. The baby's on the bedroom floor, suitcases and clothes galore. Everyone's just a little bit sore when it comes comes to leaving time, your sister ain't got much to say. The unexpected and the worst of spaces, mama's gonna be pissed all day when it comes to leaving time. Do what you're told without a fuss. Run the errands and load the bus. Don't forget to give a damn about us when it comes to leaving time. Add 3 hours to the old time zone. Faces on the Jetsons telephone. Sing your songs and then bring it back home in 3 weeks' time. It's nearly leaving time. Hush, little darling, shed no tears. There's 6 more tours till the end of the year. Thank God the package store sells more beer. It's nearly leaving time, and I know everything's gonna be okay. Know it's harder when daddy's away, but I carry all with me in my heart every night and day. And I ain't never leaving, I'm just taking us all to a whole bunch of places. You're told without a fuss. Run the errands and load the bus. Don't forget to give a damn about us when it comes to leaving time. Add 3 hours to the old time zone. Faces on the Jetsons telephone. Sing your songs and then bring it back home. Sing your songs and then bring it back home. It's nearly leaving time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming down to hang out with us a little bit early here. As Craig said, we're playing later in hall number 2. Is that correct? Yeah, 2.
Waterloo.
Now stumble around on every given day, just a full-time grown-up fool. And everything I have will be everything I give, and I will run it right to you. When there's time, and anything can last if everyone will try, and it is just a fight. I recall the nights when you would start to fade, and you would say, you said when there's time, you were you'll be mine. Now we're left with this and what to do with the golden beast. Oh, Lord. And save it all. Say it's all to be, because I know there's time, and in giving time, you'll be in
All right, thanks so much. That's what we got for you tonight. That's Will Johnson. That's Patterson Hood. I'm Craig Finn.